You see, this is a sign of a patriarchal society. Most of humanity has gone through a patriarchal stage. Same in the Western culture. For example, when there's a marriage in the Christian tradition, the father gives the daughter away. Why should the father give the daughter away? She's not an object. And yet, if you like, a reflection of a patriarchal society where the male figure rule the roost. So because of this idea of a male being kind of somehow superior in a position of power, the family would say only if he can have a son rather than a daughter. So the sons were considered to be asset to the family because they're going to make money and look after the family, etc. While the women, the female, the daughters were thought as a liability. See how horrible thing idea. Because they don't earn, they just work in the kitchen. So they are a liability, they are a drain on the financial resources of their family. This is the reason why you had this dowry system. So in order to get rid of this liability, they said when we get the daughter married off, the son, the groom has to say, okay, can you please give me 100,000 rupees or this money or this house or buy me a car. They insist on stuff like this. This is called the dowry system. Thankfully, it is getting completely outdated, and the modern thinking youngsters in India, men and women, are not prepared to go along with this idea of dowry. Giving money, giving the daughter away, but at the same time giving money. You say, okay, take the liability away, I'll give you some money for that. It's terrible. It's very degrading and demeaning. Let me tell you my story. When my daughter was about to get married, forget about dowry. In UK, fortunately, it doesn't really appear. Fortunately, it's gone. When my daughter was about to get married, she insisted that the amount of money you reserved for my wedding, half of the money should go for charity. And half you use for my wedding. Cut my budget by half. Give it on charity. I said, what a wonderful idea. When a marriage is taking place, a very festive occasion, something very positive is happening. So this is the time when you should donate money for the greater good. Not just giving it to the husband's family. Give it for the greater good. So this is a more positive way of trying to kind of engage with the youngsters today regarding how they should kind of take on the issue of marriage and what they should do with their spare money. This is the time to donate. This is what ancient India used to do. Donate money at the time of weddings. Give it away to the needy people, not just the family members, the groom's family. That's horrible. It's a patriarchal idea. It must be challenged and taken out of the system. Fortunately, in India, it is being challenged seriously because the women in India are no longer liability. They earn as much as the men. They go on little scooters and they earn a lot of money. So they are no longer a liability. And in fact, there's a bit of imbalance in India today. There are more men than women because the girls were aborted. The female embryos were aborted. So there are less female at the moment. So they are more in demand. And they are earning money too. So maybe it's time for the female to demand a dowry to marry a man. Anyway, I'm just joking. This best dowry is outdated.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.